Hi, this is Matthew with a LoveCast. We have this every Sunday, and LoveCast, what it's about is it's about sharing the concept of love with people, sharing details about love, helping people to have more love in their lives. I certainly like to have more love in my life. How about you? And maybe if you don't want more love in your life, or if you're skeptical about that, it's got to be because you don't know what I'm talking about when I say love. Am I mean the same love that you mean? And is it really what you want? Is the love that you've heard about, the love that you know about? Or is there really something else that you want? Well, I'm here to introduce the course, Love 101. And this course is available now. The course will start to be delivered on August 15th. There's a super discount right now. The normal price is $188, and it's going to be only $88.88 right now to the end of July. And the other thing about it is there's only going to be 38 available. But let me go into some other details first. Let me tell you about some other things. I want to share with you what the course is about, but I wanted to up front just kind of tell you so you're not wondering, what the heck is this guy talking about? How much does he want? How does this thing work? Okay, so the Love 101 course is about love. And it's about love as it really is, as it really exists. And it gives a person the basics of love. Part of the title is Love 101, How Love Works. How does love work? Okay, so I'm just going to look at some notes here if you don't mind. And some of the notes, this is what I'm taking directly from the page that introduces. You'll find the link in the notes here. This is the page that introduces the course and where you can get the course if you want, or you can just sign up to get more information on the course as things progress, as things go along, as people review it, because this is a new course now. It's going to be available for the first time, as I mentioned, August 15th. But there's this big discount right now. So what it says is, do you really understand love? Now, it doesn't mean to be facetious. It doesn't mean to be an insulting question, because I never understood love. Nobody ever taught me about love. Nobody ever talked about love to me. I mean, pardon me, they would use this word love, but what does it mean? I mean, when I was in a religion, they talked about brotherly love as one kind of love. They used these Greek words, agape, and they're talking about romantic love. I'm not talking about these different expressions of love, these different niches. I'm talking about love in general as the foundation of this universe. It's you could say it's the operating system for life. It's the foundation. It's under everything. And love is everywhere. So if you don't really understand love, sorry to say most people don't, but that's not your fault, because how could you learn something that nobody ever taught you about? Love isn't taught in this world. Love gets hijacked. But real love doesn't normally get taught. I was never taught. I have no idea where to learn it. That's why I offer this course. I've been teaching about love. I've been involved in love since 2013, so about 6 years now. I started a Facebook page called Love Buddy, and I've been sharing some notes on there, and I've been making a lot of videos now. I've got over 100 videos now on YouTube, and I share those videos on Facebook. I post every day ideas about love. What could be more important in life than having a foundation in and understanding of the very thing that makes the world go around? What could be more important? A lot of really important things to study. I mean, a lot of people, what they're studying, what a lot of the courses are about making money on the internet, quitting your day job, things like that. And this is essential, right? We need to make a living. And a lot of people go to the internet to find options for making a living, because why? People are really unhappy with their jobs. But if you don't know who you are, if you don't love yourself, you don't understand yourself, you don't communicate with yourself, whatever you do on the internet, whatever you do with the job, is not going to matter. So that's why I'm so adamant. That's why I believe so much. That's why I work so hard on sharing, understanding love myself, helping other people understand what love is about. What's the most powerful life-changing force? Of course, it's genuine love. Not hijacked love, not the fake love. It's because the problems in life come about because genuine love is simply not understood. So all the problems that we have in the world, I can't think of one that isn't caused by a lack of love, a misunderstanding of love. When we don't understand love, we're not competent in the area of love, so it brings about a lack of love, an inability to utilize love, tap into love, have love, share love. If we don't really understand what it is, then how can we tap into it? How can we use it? So it's just like any other tool in life, except this is kind of like the meta tool, the mega tool, the super tool, because it applies to everything. You can apply love to everything. So some of the frustrating problems that come up, that love always ends up solving these. Now there are different specific techniques. Let's look at the first one, addictions. Now people can go, let's say someone is addicted to alcohol, they can go to a 12-step program. They can go to other centers that help them to dry out and deal with their alcohol addiction. A lot of times they'll find that there's a genetic source. Maybe they have a gene that makes them particularly susceptible to alcoholism. So all these technical things, these are always there. And I don't mean to supersede or eliminate or ignore those. No, no, no. Those are completely integral to the solution to any problem you want to have in your life. But if you don't have the foundation of love, if you don't love yourself, if you don't understand love, you're not going to find those solutions. You're going to find the wrong solution and apply it. So, for example, what if 12-step doesn't work for you for whatever reason? But let's say maybe 12-step it's a good program. Let's just give it that. Let's just assume that 12-step works, but it doesn't work for you specifically for whatever reason that might be. If you don't have self-love, you might join 12-step, go there for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, quit, go back to your alcoholism. You can't solve it if you don't have the foundation of love. And the foundation of love is going to help you to focus on solutions. It's going to help you to solve problems that come up. And it's going to help you to be able to say, wait, that's not right for me. Why? Because you're in touch with your heart. When we love, when we understand love, when we love ourselves, when we know love, we get in touch with our hearts, and we are able to listen to our hearts, and we're able to pick the things that work for us and eliminate the things that don't work for us, and this is a never-ending cycle. Life is a cycle. The world goes round and round. We get challenges all the time. However, if you have a problem with addictions, whether it's drugs or alcohol or whatever, food, sex, there's so many different things we could be addicted to. And one of them is just sitting in front of the TV set and zoning out. Because, that's a for sure example of someone who doesn't have enough love in their life. Because sitting in front of the TV set and vegging out every night is a symptom of someone who's so stressed out, so out of touch, so out of control of their life. They can't grab the bull by the horns and make the world be what they want it to be, their personal world. They're not able to do that. They don't know how to do that. With love, you can. With love, you know how to do that. You understand how to do that. Okay, some of the other problems that love solves. Relationship problems. Whether it's romance, friends, family, whoever, somebody you're sitting next to in the bus that you might have an altercation with, other people in our lives, relationships. Confusion, what's life all about? What's my mission? What's my meaning? Love solves that. Lack of direction and clarity, not knowing what should I do next? What's my career path? Where should I go? Depression and sadness. Sometimes we feel down. We don't know how to cope with that. We feel discouraged. We feel overwhelmed by life. Other emotional worries like loneliness. There's a million things that could really bother us. One of them is loneliness. Not feeling like we belong. Not feeling like we're important, not feeling like people care about us, not feeling like we have good friends that we can share with, interact with, do stuff with. All of these things, love handles these. Love improves these. Love could even solve these. And the center is love. So anytime you solve any of these problems, it's because of love. Now you could say it's a 12-step program that stopped you from alcoholism. It's the love in that program. You know, one of the key things, here's one of the things, one of the qualities of love, nurturing. So if you're, in a 12-step program, they have, I'm just trying to think of the name of the person. Oh, it's called your sponsor. And this is the person who takes personal ownership of your progress. They'll check with you. They're the person who's coaching you. They're the person you can call at 3 a.m. if you got to have a drink and you can't stop yourself and you need somebody to talk to. And this is a wonderful, beautiful thing. And you know why? Because that's love expressed. That nurturing, that's a quality of love. So anything that makes any program work, it's going to be about love. And if it doesn't work, it's not love. It's love misapplied, or it's not love at all. In other words, maybe somebody has a problem and then they try to use drugs, and the drugs don't work. I have a relative that was my brother-in-law at the time. I remember he was having trouble with alcoholism, and so he was prescribed some medication. And the medication is supposed to make it so that when you drink alcohol, you're going to get sick. So you always have this bad feeling and you can't drink. You take these pills and you can't drink. Well, I was with him. We went to McDonald's. We went through the drive-thru. He started eating his burger and it made him really sick and he threw up. And so the pills didn't work for him and he had to stop taking the pills. He had to find another solution. So this wasn't appropriate nurturing for him, because nurturing is appropriate for the person, and we're able to make those choices. And he was able to hop off of that right away and say, wow, that didn't work for me. So there are some things that don't work, but what does work is what's real nurturing. That wasn't nurturing, right? That wasn't appropriate for him, so it didn't count. It wasn't nurturing. What does count as nurturing is what empowers us, what enables us, what makes us stronger, what makes us grow, what makes us more able to deal with the challenges of life. So am I saying that genuine love can solve all these problems? Yeah, I am. Definitely. I'm completely 100% confident that love solves these problems that come up in life. Now, even if you pick, like I said, you pick a 12-step program, it's going to be the love embedded inside of that program. If you know love, you understand love, you're practicing love in your life, you have a love-centered life, and you come from that place, you're going to be able to spot right away. You're going to be able to make choices right away about, is this program right for me? Is this person right for me? Is this book right for me that's telling me to do this and that so I can build my business? Is this town right for me? Is this job right for me? Is the bowling league right for me? I mean, it goes down to every little detail. Is this chair right for me? Do I want to buy this chair or not? You know, because we're able to say, well, what's going to make me comfortable? What's going to empower me? What's going to be appropriate for my life? And it's not about being selfish. It's not about being self-centered. It's about being love-centered. Because when we're able to love ourselves, we're able to love others. Love is a skill that applies to both us, ourselves, and others at the same time. If you're a cabinet maker, you can make great cabinets. Doesn't matter. You can make them for yourself, or you can make them for other people. Love is the same way. If you know how to love yourself, you know how to love other people as well. And this becomes a universal behavior on your part. You have compassion and understanding for yourself. You're automatically going to have that for other people. Now, people try a lot of different things: counseling, religions and cults and sex and falling in love and drugs and pep-up seminars, self-help books, tapes that they listen to, MP3s. Some of them work. Some of them work some of the time. Some of them don't work ever at all. But genuine love always works. So that's why here at the Love Buddy Project, we focus 100% on love, because it's absolutely so incredibly powerful. Here are some course highlights. How to transform your life with love. Talk about the lies. People lie about love. Organizations, groups, they lie about love. So we obliterate those myths. Clarify really what love is. What's the correct definition of love? When is hate actually described as love? When can love be hijacked? Somebody says, oh, this is love. It's obviously not love at all if you know love. But people do that all the time. They say, oh, this is love, you know, but it's not. People, you know, one of the things that happens in relationships where there's somebody's actually kind of holding somebody prisoner, you know, almost, and they're so dependent upon that person, and they're controlling that person and intimidating that person, making that person afraid, and they say, well, it's just because I love you so much. That's not love. That's prison. Okay? Love empowers you. It makes you free. It makes you more able. Once you really click in, I mean, you understand what love is, it becomes so obvious. Is this relationship right for me? Okay. So is self-love bad? We answer that question. Is it selfish? And we also answer, how can you get more love in your life? What can you do exactly? And what do I do about problems when they come up? Because life is about problems. That's what we're here for. We're here to experience problems. We're here to solve problems. We're here to have that experience. And it's an up and down thing, right? You have good days, you have bad days. Why? Because you don't always want to have good days, or life is meaningless. So we have a skill. We have a challenge. Your friend needs his carburetor fixed in his car, and you're able to fix that for him. You fix that, car's running great. He's happy, he feels great. You're happy, you feel great. This is one of the wonderful things about life. Sometimes we run into things that are overwhelming. And one of the silly sayings that I hear is that people say, God never gives me more than I can handle. Why do people commit suicide if that were the case? No, 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 no. Sometimes we do get too much that we can't handle, and we end up abusing substances. We end up sitting in front of the TV set and vegging out. We end up giving up. We end up throwing away all the dreams that we had when we were a kid about, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to try this, I want to try that. All the things that inspired us. Love is inspired. And all of those things we end up giving up because we don't understand love, because we get overwhelmed. Once you understand love, once you have love as the center of your life, as the foundation of your life, and you're conversant, you're competent with love, forget it. No more overwhelm. Forget it. No more overwhelm. Hard times? Yeah. Bad days? Yeah. Overwhelm? No. It's normal to have ups and downs. That's okay and that's good. We want that. Because once we overcome that challenge, get fired from your job, find a better job. Wow, I'm so glad I got fired. I had no idea. I was so depressed. Hey, you stuck with it. You said, okay, I accept the fact that I got fired. That job didn't work out. It wasn't for me. That's fine. I'm going to find something that pays more, or something that I love more, or something that's just better and right for me. Something maybe that helps other people instead. Whatever it is that's going to turn you on about your new job. So sometimes we feel like everything's just so bad. And that could be even an illness. It could even be losing someone passing away. Some sad things happen in life. But when we have love as a foundation, when we're love-centered, we're able to accept those things, embrace those things, cry through them if we have to, heal, and go on. Because life is a cycle. And even as bad as someone passing away, that's part of life. Life is a cycle. And we learn to accept even some horrific, some horrible things that occur. Here's some benefits you're going to get from the course. You're going to get a sense of control of love in your life. You're going to be able to control love. You're going to get this feeling, this sense of control. You'll see how a lack of love causes problems and how love can solve these problems. You get a clarity. You'll get clarity about what love actually is, and you get clarity about what love is not. Because like I say, there's a lot of confusion. This word gets hijacked. It gets thrown around all over the place when it shouldn't be by people who don't really understand what love is. So they just kind of, they think they know. You'll begin to see how all the love you ever need is inside of you, how you can tap into that love that you have. You have a fountain of love inside of you. And this course helps somebody to understand what that fountain of love is, how that works, how to tap into that. Everybody's got it. And how you can understand how you're a love machine. Your life's going to have more purpose, more meaning, more joy, more happiness, more direction, automatically, guaranteed. Love has the power to transform every aspect of your life. So your work life, your job, weight loss or physical fitness, family relationships, friendships, all kinds of relationships, even your finances, right? Because if you're having a rough time in life, how hard is it to make money? How hard is it to be stable with your finances? If you're having these ups and downs, these challenges that are overwhelming you. Love brings romance to your life. Sure did for me, let me tell you. I was a single, I'm 58 years old. I was a single guy until I was 57. I never had anyone anywhere near my soulmate love of my life. When I started focusing on love more and more, understanding love more and more, and being able to say no to the wrong partner, the partner that wasn't appropriate for me, and being able to know how to identify the right partner for me, be able to envision in my mind, this is the kind of person that I want. This is going to be just right for me. I want this situation. Bam, I got it exactly. And now, talk about overwhelmed with happiness. I mean, it's mind-boggling. Health. When we're happy, when we're stable emotionally, when we're not overwhelmed and we're not overstressed, automatically your health gets better, right? I mean, ask any doctor. Stress is one of the biggest things that tears us down, that hurts our health. And if you're not in touch with yourself, if you don't know what to eat that makes you feel good, or you're eating something, you got stomach problems all the time or whatever because you're eating the wrong thing, or you're treating yourself wrong. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just saying that if you abuse your body and if you're all stressed out all the time, you're not going to feel good. It's going to impact your health. And if you've got love in your life, you understand how to treat yourself. And your stress is going to go down like crazy, and you're going to feel better. It's going to help you be healthier. Well, there's so many different things that love and understanding love in this course is going to help you with, and you get the idea. Okay, so this course is a complete overview. Now, here's some of the details. Here's some of the specific details about the course. The course will be released August 15th. 2019. That's when the course will be available to start taking it. The early bird discount is $88.88 US dollars. Now, if you missed that, for two reasons you could miss that. You could be too late, or you could be number 39, because it's only available to 38 people. So if you do miss that initial offer that's available right this moment, the price goes up to $138.88. $138. That's during the month of August. You'll be able to put yourself on a waiting list if the course is full. The regular price, the full regular price, the normal price is $188, and that's going to start September 1st. Now, there's unlimited support, so you want to send emails? There's a message service like Messenger or like a chat service that's available on the website, lovebuddy.com. Once you join, once you purchase the course, once you're part of the course, then you'll have access to that. And you'll be able to ask questions. You'll be able to see the frequently asked questions that are being answered as they come up day to day. You'll be able to get any coaching unlimited. You could send 1 million emails a day if you want. I mean, I don't know if I could answer. I couldn't answer 1 million. But as many emails as you can send, it's not going to be any problem, because there's limited any single time, any one time, only 38 people can take the course. So I'm limiting it to that. I like that magic number. It's a good luck number in some cultures, and I've kind of adopted that. So that's why it's 38. It's not 40 or 35 or whatever. So anyway, 38 people at any one time. So if you're number 39, you got to wait till those guys finish. And then once one of those guys finishes the course, then you can start the course like that. So it's good to kind of be in that first group. Most people are going to finish the course in 10 to 14 days. Doesn't take that long. There's 7 basic lessons that you can take a day or two to finish. But you can drag it out if you want. 30 days, all that material is going to be available anyway for at least a month. And then beyond that, you want to have access to the material longer. Just let me know any material you need you want to keep. No problem. So there's this special incentive because only 38 people are going to be able to take it at any one time worldwide. This is how love works. This is an introduction to genuine love. And you can't find this anywhere. I mean, this material is not available anywhere else. And I don't know about you. I don't know about what anybody else knows. But I'll tell you, I've never seen anything like this available ever at all. And I wish, I'm just thinking, I never had this thought before, but if I had had access when I was a Catholic kid, if I had had access when I was about 7 years old, I had built a holy place in my closet because I just wanted to pray more. I wanted to be closer to God, and I wanted to live a good life. And so I had this little altar that I built in my closet. If I had been introduced to love at that time, wow. But I'll tell you, the journey that I've been on, I've been to about 50 different countries. I speak several languages. I've been through a half a dozen religions, seriously in depth, not just reading about it in some book, but joining the religion, going on all their meetings and things like that for months and years. Self-help seminars, all kinds of self-help books, occult things like ESP and hypnosis. I studied that when I was a kid. Handwriting analysis. I mean, I've been through all these different things, and I've studied so many different cultures, and it's my inner compass for me personally has always been find out the best way to live. And, who knows how many lives I'm going to have. Maybe this is it. So I don't care that much about myself. Probably pretty easy to please. I don't need a fancy car. I don't need a fancy house. I don't need anything fancy. I get my happiness from helping other people, from being of service to other people. And when I was a kid, how old was I? I dropped out of kindergarten. I was 6 years old. I was 5. Maybe I was 6, 5 and a half, I don't know. Kindergarten age, whatever that was. And so I would go to work with my mother. She was working as a bookkeeper at a business, at a retail business. And she was on the second floor, and the retail business was on the first floor. And I'd go there with her. And I just remember the dog's name. I tried to pick up the dog and weigh the dog, and the dog's name is Whimper, and he bit me. It's so funny. So anyway, they had all these gadgets and things, because they were actually on the first floor was a magic shop, the most popular shop for magicians in the city of Chicago. It was downtown Chicago. And this is where everybody went. This is where people that performed on famous TV shows at the time, like Bozo's Circus, they shopped there. So anyway, on the second floor there was a storage, and it was a desk there. And place smelled like dog poo because the dog was up there, and they didn't always clean it up. Anyway, long story short, I decided I wanted to be an inventor. So I'm 6 years old, 5.5 years old, whatever. I decided that I wanted to be an inventor because I wanted to serve humanity. And I thought if I could invent, like they talk about, invent a better mousetrap, or invent a better whatever, inventions that people come up with. I mean, look at the internet. Yeah, it's got some downsides, but overall, the internet is a fantastic thing. And it really helps. Got a fly in the room. It really helps people to get in contact. I mean, the internet's a miracle. And what about, look at how inventions help. So anyway, that's what I thought. I thought I want to be an inventor. I want to be the kind of guy that is able to use his time, his energy, his resources to help the world be a better place. And that's always what's driven me. That's always what I've wanted to do. Regardless of different jobs that I've had 50 different jobs, literally 50 different things I've done, all different types of things and businesses that I've owned. Throughout that, I wasn't always on target. I wasn't, sometimes I just needed to make money. And it wasn't always about helping other people, but that was always in the back of my mind. I've always been working on projects. And that's what's driven me. That's what's driven me to find love and to understand love and realize I just can't tell you, once you understand this concept, once we're not throwing this word around carelessly and without a real clear understanding of what the word means, but once we really get it, wow, it blew my mind. I was in tears. Just tears and tears once I realized this is it. This is it. Okay, now I know exactly what I want to do. Now I know exactly what I need to do, what I have a mission to do. Now I know exactly what's going to make me feel good and what I'm going to feel, what I'm going to do that can help other people feel good, that can help solve some problems. I'm just one guy. I'm just one little guy with a fly flying around the room. Bad timing, buddy. Okay, so that's how I came across this idea. And it's just taken, I'm 58 years old now, so what is that? That's 54 years of research, 53 years of research, working on this same problem and coming up with a solution. Bottom line, If you don't like it, take the course. Try the course out. If you don't like it, first day or the day 30th day, within the first 30 days of having bought the course, say, I don't like it, I want my money back. No problem, get your money back right away. 100% of your money back right away. Because it's not about keeping your money and making you go through all these hoops and all. Because some people that sell courses, they make it impossible for you to get a freaking refund if you're not happy. Maybe you bought it, you don't know what the course is, you haven't taken the course yet, and I understand that. You see me, you see what I'm saying right now, but you don't know what the course is going to be like exactly. So maybe you'll take it and you'll go, oh, no, no thanks, for whatever reason, and that's totally fine. And I want happy people. I want people that take the course, they love the course, they tell their friends, they apply love in their life especially. And they spread the love. They share the love. That's what I want to do. And if it doesn't work for you, no problem at all. Because I know that I'm not going to be able to appeal to everybody. That's not my goal, to appeal to everybody. But I do think love is a very universal thing. And I think all of us need it to a certain extent, but maybe not everybody wants the course. Totally fine. So anyway, long story short, again, if you don't like the course, get your full, whatever you paid, you're going to get 100% of that back right away. That's my promise to you. But whatever you do, I just want you to know, share the love. Share the love with others. Find the love in your heart. If you don't take the course, find the love in your heart. Maybe you're already doing that. Maybe you already know everything that's in the course. Maybe you don't. But if you don't, and you do take the course, suddenly this explosion of life happens. You're able to really understand what you're here for, what you're doing, and you're really able to grow and develop yourself into who that is, that perfect you, whatever that might be. Share that love with others. Share the word. Share the course if you want to. That's what we're here to do. So I'm just looking through some of the notes on the web page here. So you're cordially invited. Now, if you want to take the course, if you're interested in the course, if you're interested in seeing videos and more information to get the details because you forgot what the heck I said, or you didn't really understand what the heck I was talking about, it's all in writing and it's all in videos on the web page. The link is in the description here. It's in the notes. I've got the link at the beginning and I've got the link at the end of the notes. It's at lovebuddy.com, the course in love. So that'll give you more details. Anything else I want to say here? I've got some seminars coming up that I'm going to be doing here. I'm in the Philippines right now, so I'm going to be doing some seminars here. I've got some weekend seminars planned. It's a kind of a, let's see, a workshop. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I'm going to have a workshop in Los Angeles and New York. I think New York's going to be first. Haven't set the schedule yet, but if you're either in Los Angeles or New York, you'll be able to go to a 3-day workshop that I'll be offering, that I'm putting together. That's a couple months down the road. Either way, whatever you do, if you want to know more about what's going on, look at the links here. There's another link, just lovebuddy.com. You can go there and see what the heck's going on. You can go to the Facebook page, the Love Buddy page, and I'm on Twitter, and starting to get on Instagram, starting to kind of learn how that works. I put pictures up a couple of years ago, and I don't know, I'm learning more about the social media, but very strong presence on Facebook, and the website will serve you well. So any questions? Also, there's email address there. You can send me a question about what the heck are you talking about, or any questions about the course, or any questions about the Love Project, what we're doing, what we're working on. So anyway, that's the deal. That's the love chat for today. I just released the course. I just made the course available, and you get the special price till the end of the month. It's $88.88. So I just want to make that available to people because I haven't really mentioned. I'll mention it briefly, but I haven't mentioned it in detail like I did today. So you'll be able to log on. Go into the lovebuddy.com. You'll be able to click on this link for the Love 101 course, How Love Works. Sign up for the course, pay for the course, and then the course will be able to, you'll be able to start taking the course on August 15th. So this is an early bird thing going on right now. It's an early bird thing. And you'll get that price, $88.88, guaranteed until the end of July. Just got a couple more days left. Only 38 people are going to be able to get it at the same time. So let's look at it, what happens this way. Let's say the course sells out tomorrow, but you're number 39. You'll be able to get that price for $88.88, but you won't be able to start until somebody else finishes. So it'll be good to go ahead and be one of the first 38. And this is the first time I'm really announcing it, so it should be pretty much available to you. And I'll post another video when the course sells out. I'll post videos, I'll post notices to people that have subscribed, people that have signed up, people that have bought the course, so that they know here's what number you are, here's when you'll be able to get the course, here's what's going on. I'll give you updates because I like to communicate. Look at me. Communicate too much sometimes, don't I? Okay, so that's it for now. Just wanted to share this information with you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope your life is filled with love. I love you. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you so much for being there. No matter what you do, share the love. Share the love in your heart, because you've got a lot of it to share, and we all need it. We all want it, and we all love you. Thanks so much for being there. And thank you so much for listening to me talking today. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye for now.